Hello and welcome to Tabletop War Games. Today guys, I'm going to show you something a little bit special that I'm really excited to get involved with and get cracking on, to be honest. See you in a bit.
Meow.
The Death Korps of Krieg. The soldiers of Krieg are as implacable as the factory lines that arm them, and as pitiless as their radioactive world. Sworn to die for the Emperor, to atone for their planet's former treachery, they specialise in siege and attrition warfare, relying on relentless ordnance and sheer weight of numbers to grind down all resistance. Welcome. Yeah, I'm super excited to show you this. It's something I've been working on in the background. The Raptors are still happening. They've taken a back seat. I've got them to a point where I'm happy with them. I'm not going to add to them at the minute until I've played a few games. I just want to see how they play. Again, I'm still yet to play a game of 9th edition. I haven't played it yet. I still don't know how the game plays. I'm more of a hobbyist. I prefer building and painting before building. I don't like building too much, but yeah, I'm a painter, and so the Raptors are done for now. They will continue. I will do a video on them as well, but here are the Death Korps of Krieg. I was really lucky with this. My friend Matt from Heralds of Hobby and Heralds of Heresy, the podcast that I'm on with them, he was really nice. He actually gave me this. I will say that I didn't pay for this. I was given this as... He's just a really good friend. I am painting this. This is a battle though for him. So there's a whole box of them down there. So they probably will feature on here at some point. But yeah, Death Korps of Krieg. This is pretty much everything that I currently have for them. I finished building all the troops yesterday. I got 3 squads of the advancing units. They're a pig to build. I'm not going to lie. They are really difficult to build. I think they're just really old models. Things don't quite line up properly. A lot of heating, a lot of bending, and a lot of trimming as well to try and get these things to fit together. But I got them done. I have got another 10 to build, but I'm saving the bodies to make some special weapons, because I want to have some. I've got like 4 flamers that I've built. I want to build some more plasma guns. I want to build some more melter gun armed dudes so that I can make some special weapons squads and things like that. I've got, as you can see here, I've also got some more heavy weapons teams. I've got 3 autocannons here. I've got 2 more autocannons over here, and I've got a heavy stubber team and a las cannon team over there. Because the idea of this army is I'm not just going to use it for 40k. I'm going to be using it for Horus Heresy as well as a militia army, because the Death Korps of Krieg fit that sort of narrative very well. They're like an up-armoured sort of militia world, which is really cool. And militia are really popular this year. I think last year and this year are the year of the militia for Horus Heresy. And yeah, I've got 3 Carnodons. I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but I've done aerials using guitar strings for these. So what I love about these is that they're bendy. There is a video on my channel if you want to find out what I've used and how to do them. But what are we going to do? So with this, I'm going to go through what I have. Then I think what I will do is, as and when I get a unit done, I will do like a showcase. For instance, like I'll get the Carnodons done. I'm going to get the hard bit done first. I'm going to get all the infantry done before I do any tanks, because I really enjoy painting tanks, but infantry are a bit of a slog. There's a lot there. In the end, I'm probably going to end up with about 100 infantry. I've got, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50... There's 50 infantry so far. They're not including the heavy weapons teams as well. I've got those to do as well, but I'm going to have some fun with those. I'm going to put some sandbags and stuff around the fronts and things. The base scheme, though, I'm going to go really simple. I'm going to keep the colour scheme really simple as well. I have got a finished model here. This is part of the platoon command squad. What I'll do is here, I'll put a picture of this guy so you can get a better look at him. Mainly my light's over here, and the camera, I've had to put the camera so far away from the table to try and fit all of this in, so you're not really going to see it. So, but I've gone for like a green colour scheme, as I do, because green's my favourite colour. The Raptors, in actual fact, were a sort of test, so testing the green colour for this. because I'm gonna use the same sort of green colour scheme on all of this. So I will do tutorials on how I paint these. So how I paint these is pretty much how I paint the Raptors minus the chipping. I'm going to use a bit more weathering effects on these. So we're going to do some oil streaking. We're going to do some chipping effects as I did on the Raptors, and a few other bits and pieces as well, like worn metal and things, and burnt metal. So I am really looking forward to this. This army is a bucket list army for me. It's an army I've always wanted to own ever since I got into the hobby. When I saw them at Forge World, when I went up there, they've got that. I think it's like the Valrax. I can't remember what the world's actually called, but it's Valrax or Vrax. They've got like a display, like all their displays up there, and they've got all the Death Korps of Krieg in the trenches, and they've got the Thud guns on the roof of it, or everything else. It used to be next to the Space Wolf and Tyrannid display, and then the Astra Militarum parade display as well. It used to be near those, and it's a really nice display. I really wish they still done the trenches, and you used to be able to get Krieg standing in a line together, because the idea is I want to get some Gorgons. I've got some Chimeras coming, which I'm going to convert. I'm going to make them into like open top landing craft, so it's like sort of Saving Private Ryan sort of effect. I've got so much planned for this army. There's so much involved that this is probably going to predominantly take over the channel for a little while. As said, as and when I do stuff, I'm going to update you. I will do, as said, a showcase once I've got a unit done, and I'll do a little bit of history about that, which is really cool. And the other thing I'm going to do is every single model I paint, I'm going to number. So this is the first one I've done. So this is 001. So this was the first model I painted, all the way up. On the back of the bases, I'm going to write down only on the infantry, not so much on the tanks. Though the tanks I might do like 0, 01 on the side, 02, 03, 4, 5, 6, vice versa. So I might number the tanks differently to the infantry, because the idea is I want to show you the first one I painted all the way up to the latest one I've painted. So because part of the Death Korps of Krieg is they lose all their names, they lose everything like that, and they're just given a number, and then they have their regiment number as well. So I'm toying with the idea of calling this the 53rd Mechanised Assault Regiment, because the idea is that they're going to be based around like a mechanised regiment, so everything's going to be not on foot, it's all going to be transported in. I want to try and get some centaurs if I can. I know you can't get them from Forge World anymore, but I'm going to try and get some on eBay and that if I can. I really don't want to go China, purely because, as I said, this is a bucket list army. I want it all to be true and proper. I'm hoping that the Death Korps of Krieg become the poster child of the Astra Militarum, because I think they will be. Because if you think about it, Acadia has gone. Acadia's blown up. It went poof, and yeah, they need a new poster child for the Krieg. And I've heard rumblings in the backgrounds of possibly Krieg coming to plastic. I mean, if you just type rumours in on Google and things like that, it comes up about possible Death Korps of Krieg coming in plastic, which would be really nice. I mean, I know I've got all resin here. If they do come out in plastic, I will buy them in plastic. I mean, I don't care. It'd be nice to have resin and plastic together to compare the sizes, because it'd be nice to see if there's any scale creep or anything like that. But I'll still use both sets if it does ever come out in plastic. Fingers crossed. I mean, it's not confirmed. It's not, as I said, it's rumours. Rumours are all over the place. I mean, we're still waiting on Horus Heresy stuff to come out, so a lot of people are bitter about that. I don't really care. We've got models, we've got rules, we can play the game, so what's not to like? But yeah, this is the plan. I hope you guys will join me on this journey through the shovel loving bastards that are the Death Korps of Krieg. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys like it as well. I hope you stay tuned and follow me on this journey. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Tabletop War James on Instagram. I post more updates on Instagram. I pretty much post on there at least once a day, every other day, because I try and spend at least half an hour to an hour a day working on models. So I will come down into the basement, into my hobby bunker. I will come down here, I will spend an hour, half an hour, even if I just put two guys together. That's how I've done these over the last week. I've I've come down here, spent an hour, built a couple of guys, and like the other night I came down and all I done was drill some holes, cut some aerials and glued them in, and that was it. It's always worth doing a little bit of hobby. Do it little and often and you don't get burnt out like some people do. But guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Tabletop War Games for the Krieg.